All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are going to simulate the Lions versus Seahawks Monday Night Football game. I apologize, my voice is terrible at the moment. A lot of football this weekend, a lot of yelling. So we are going to do this play now. We're going to delete that one. Week 4. Here we go. We can turn that way. We'll take a screenshot. Boom. Spectate it. Yes. All right, we'll see what happens. We're going to pull this up, let it run.
And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions on Monday night. But in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's a kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl game really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Goff going to look to throw right away. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
But his defense certainly knows we got their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Now it's Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're working across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, here's Goff. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And now lined up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
For the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Yet another completion here on his opening drive, and he's now perfect 4-4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. But they must like the matchups they're getting.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early lead. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
How is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
And Smith continues to show that his career resurgence hasn't been some fluke. He's brought a level of maturity, stability, and good play that allows him to compete with any team on any given week. The real question is whether or not he can become a championship caliber quarterback. Only time will tell, but for now, he's done enough to give this franchise reason to believe they can certainly get the job done.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, here's Ken Walker. And not much to speak of, calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Great first drive defensively, 3rd and short, able to stop the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early, we can carry this throughout the game.
On 4th down, ready to play Michael Dixon. Back deep to Leif Raymond. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Back on the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. There's Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
And Mafe really took a sizable leap in the second season, recording 9 sacks on the year, and they expect that number to continue to grow as he continues to gain experience.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Going up the gut, Montgomery brings it up just shy of the 25. Shows some of that quickness there on the move.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Goff. Over the middle, there's a diving catch. A gain of 18 and picking up the first.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. Yeah, this one not going anywhere. They get it to 44 for a gain of just a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never crashed the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
Second and 9 from the 44. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And a good pick up there. He gets about 6 up the midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. Pretty decent gain.
Third and 4. From the 50, it's Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Lions passing game in sync now. They got another first down.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Running left, Montgomery. It felt like that move deserved more than he gave it there. A gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here. Is 84 yards on third down. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made to the Seahawks' 24-yard line. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in his first quarter alone, and also a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Goff now looks to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. To the air again. Goff. This is caught by William. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game. Don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Review the play. On the field. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they recovered their own fumble. Now they face third and short. Again, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him come out of the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Got St. Brown running the quick slide here. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff's an autograph St. Brown, and the Lions had 6 to their lead. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they got it first and 10. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Second and 9. Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. They couldn't get anything going there on the right side of the flat on the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
From the gun, here's Smith. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll send a tight end in motion here. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. A 6-yard pickup along the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a bodybuilder now. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Out of the gun, Smith. 20, and he is caught, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 44 yards, and the Seahawks are back within a score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. This offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around.
And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared, brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's taken down at the 43. Now the picking up the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going in and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. We also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Caught by Montgomery. And a run past midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get my oh, he just snuck out there and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. But their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those who are not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's an early scramble reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're already giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A shotgun snap for Smith. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 58 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way to the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is now 14-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in a formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Goff now to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now for Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. They'll be gaining just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And now a fair catch called for it and taken just outside the 40-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
And big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think double hit has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Gino. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they get him down, but now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and the 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offense coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to the running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And right now moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. He's got right on the short throw. And out of bounds right around the 20. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion. Goff throwing again. He'll get this one to Patrick. His 5th catch tonight, that's good for a 1st down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
Don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
In motion goes Patrick. Now gone. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff's on the last St. Brown. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. In the second quarter and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And out now come the Seahawks. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and downfield, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and it's skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Play action. It's Smith. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there. A big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw, Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now 2nd and 3. Gino now throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting and said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Give him free on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, the risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 14. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll try for the first with Walker. He is going nowhere as he is inbound behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it to Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school? That possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 47 yards on the ground for him now at 9 carries.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. Zip a lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Goff. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And the Lions are once again back in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun, back and forth, back and forth. So it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. A drive there, just 4 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 with the 27. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing now is Gino. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
And that's a good start right there. This game's changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive first step towards claiming this lead right back.
Smith. It's complete to Lockett. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good edge steam going.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Well, he put his weight quite a bit in his first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down. So smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling him right now.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This point happened impressively work defensively. Did not allow a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now it's Smith. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Now Gino. And trouble will go down back to the 12. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers for the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Myers' kick is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settled for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And at this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the 2nd half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Goff now to throw. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Goal. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense and veteran Tyler Lockett ready to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 please, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. Plus, have to remember they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He completes this to Walker. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, Smith. He hits his target, Lockett, and they got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down for Lockett, and he's someone who's been a reliable weapon throughout his entire career. In fact, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. When it's all said and done, he's been one of the best receivers in Seahawks franchise history.
It's caught Lockett. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Smith. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now it's 2nd and 6. Here's Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Smith throwing again. It's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seahawks offense had Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both teams have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Play action. It's Smith. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, 31 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays and the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they were running down a couple yards shy of the 30. So we got to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field, covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they get him down, but out before he touches it across the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy, where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition, and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
To throw is Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Yeah, no 3rd down. You know those pass rushers. They're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play force 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and your experience. How many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not only want to put it in the hands of your offense, but we're still better. I'm not saying defense, because you think defense is constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Running left is Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Geno down a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That's complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And it's good for game 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. He's been a busy man here this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Smith. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as he'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've been working the heels a little bit here in this drive. A chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. They'd have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. With that last completion CD, he's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week as that.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Myers connects on the PAT, and a lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to move it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. And Detroit getting set to go now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Goff for this Lions offense, set for 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. That pass caught, it's Williams. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's Goff. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. In motion, the tight end. Now Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Goff now to throw. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have got a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking. That's from the offensive lineman creating space for the runners. I know Coach told me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Back to throw, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Walker. Takes it to about the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that's because the defense in front. They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. A quick throw out to Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up the Seahawks 1st down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 first down Seahawks. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's a surprising face for a partner. That is a rare completion for him. He's got a point this entire game.
He has percentage completion wise way up. Not that time. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now it's Smith. Going for the deep ball. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. LaVisca Chenault, 41 yards. And the Seahawks get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was the touchdown catch from LaVisca Chenault that capped it all off. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest, and this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. Back to throw. Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That guy kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now again, running right is Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 79 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. In motion goes the tight end. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is gone. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now 2nd and 5. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off-play action. Here's Goff. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Goff. And the timing a bit off that time as Allen falls to the ground.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They come up here with another shot for the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, here's Goff. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 5 yards that time with a completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work, they hit the hole hard, and finish in the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 9-play drive, and it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing now is Gino. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll bring up what looks to be a third of the inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left, trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
On third down, here's Walker. Got a pretty quick burst there to get this across midfield and down to the 46. 112 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, Smith. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Now Gino. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Goff for this Lions offense, set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To Montgomery to begin the drive. To about the 23.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there on the opening play of this drive. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. And his throw here is incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route run, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
There's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Williams being motion left. Play action. It's Goff. Complete to Ray. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play got for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
This to the corner, right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how they show the defense.
And the Lions are going to be set up with the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game and still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior, there's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They'll run with Montgomery. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Throw left side, caught by the corner. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is good. And it'll get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to the 32. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocken's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. Walker now at 1st and 10. And the defense closes quickly there, and we'll get maybe a yard to the 33. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
When you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Play action. It's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. There he goes again, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find him looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Goff in this Lions offense, set for 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
I can put my defensive cap on right now. I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They control this game throughout. And all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You got the big lead defensively. Really to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. 23 yards to pick up there. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit is going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pick up on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now it's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To the air again, Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Williams, a man in motion right. Out of the gun, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They needed 4, he doubled down, he wound up getting 8.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass straight in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up, they know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out, and we're going to get a review of that last play.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stage.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Second and 3 from the 9. Here's Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the final act was the David Montgomery touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense headed back out, captain, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And not a whole lot doing there as they get up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now Smith. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, obviously, the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play. But the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit, too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one everywhere he looked. Someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno down to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first down, the clock keeps running.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up the first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And shoving his way inside the 35. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. But Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defense always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there, not a big impact on 1st down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Goff. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw is Goff. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Goff now looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. The Goff and Williams hooking up there for Lions first. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. To the sideline and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand for this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. They'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first down.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get it at least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And when they start thinking about burning these timeouts, they got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time you start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Well, running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Up the middle they run, it's Walker. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, happy day.
I remember coaching a previous stop telling me, you gotta win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. They did in this one. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
All right, guys, we are back. We just did the full game sim. That was like 2 hours. I did not realize that would take that long. However, we sped it up, or we're going to speed it up, I think, when I actually post the video. But this one, we are going to do we're going to super sim this. Hold on. Kind of want to edit the uniform because it is a little bit different for this Monday Night Football game. I think they're wearing these black ones. Okay, good. Back. And start. So what we're going to do is once we get into the game here, we will basically just sim to the end. And it'll take like 5 minutes. We will check the stats. And then we will check stats for both sims. And then we will do some betting. Probably like 2 bets. I think I lost last week.
Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm
So
Mike
I think I
Tirico.
only have like
Well,
20
Bill and
bucks
Greg, this is
in
one
the
of
account.
that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position
Sometimes
group
I
in
do
the
not
league.
know
And
how
we got two
to
guys who
actually
shine under the lights
get
here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch,
the
Mike, is in
menu.
those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to
Here we
stop
go.
them. These are two.
Sim, jump forward, end the game, and off we go. The last game was like 52 to 44 or something. This one seems to be going a little bit more in the Lions' favor. Crazy. Third, fourth, boom, boom. And Lions
It's
win.
a win here for the Lions. That was a game
Must
that
be the
was in
uniforms.
doubt till the very end.
Must be the
They were able to
uniforms.
hold on, come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson.
All right,
Our
player
entire team,
stats.
I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching
Passing.
the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
Rushing.
It's a win for the Lions, as we say so long
Okay.
from downtown Detroit.
And receiving. Touchdowns. Yards. All right. Well, we will be back. We will pull up the FanDuel. I'll have these two in the background so I can see the difference in stats. And we will see what Monday Night Football can bring us. All right, we are back. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at some stats. We'll go passing, Detroit, Seahawks, whatever. I am going to look at the full simulation. So Detroit, Jared Goff had 570 yards. Geno Smith, 622. 4 touchdowns and 5 touchdowns. Okay. Let's go to rushing. Detroit had Seattle, Kenneth Walker had 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. Detroit, David Montgomery, Gibbs had negative yards. David Montgomery only had 86 for 0 touchdowns. Let's go receiving. Tyler Lockett, 260 yards. Jameson Williams, 156. Each had a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for St. Brown. Oh, I kind of like that. St. Brown, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lockett, 260 with 1 touchdown. Yeah, right. And then I think also I liked Williams. Yeah. Williams, 156, 1 touchdown. All right, so that is for the big game. And the score of that game was, it was like 52 to 44. 52 to 44. I'm going to pull up the other game. I did one that was just a quick simulation. Okay, so we're at the end of the game here. Passing in the second game was way down. So let's move some of these over. Second game, Jared Goff had 264. Seattle, 104. 2 and 1. Rushing, let's move on. Kenneth Walker had 60. Detroit, David Montgomery, 60. Gibbs had like 27. Okay, so that's pretty lame. This one was much less scoring. Go to receiving. St. Brown, 108. St. Brown had 108 with 1 touchdown. Lockett, he's not even showing up. Yeah, he basically had nothing. Oh, Lockett, 27 yards, nothing. What about Williams? Excuse me. Oh, Williams had 83. And also had 83 yards versus the 156. Okay. Now, with that being said, yeah, why didn't Metcalf? Metcalf wasn't on there at all? Let me look at the first one. Where was Metcalf? I swear I saw him have a bunch of touchdowns. Hang on. Oh. Back. Lockett, Williams. Oh, yeah, Metcalf, 85 yards. No touchdowns. All right, let's build one. Touchdown scores. What did we have here? We had 2 for St. Brown. Let's do anytime St. Brown plus Jared Goff passing yards, 570 and 264. So let's go 250. All right. And then we're going to do Jamison Williams. Receiving yards, 60 plus with, we're going to give Jamison Williams a touchdown. And a touchdown. $10 bonus bet. All right, $10. Done. What else did we have? Reward stack, unlock multiple profits, get a $10 bonus. Do this one. Where'd it go? No, I don't want Falcons. Oh, I don't get my token? Token awarded. I wonder if it's only for that. Whatever. Let's do $15 on this one. Boom. All right, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing today. All right, we will do an update when the game is over. See where we're at. Thanks.